passion. I've been thinking about you and you only. And we just like a fuck, that's nothing else. You know, I'm falling in love, that's for someone else.
What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm gonna be reacting to Abba and Preach. Young Philly is done, finished, a weirdo. I don't fucking remember the title, but this has to do with him being a fucking weirdo, being a did he assault somebody? I'm not really sure the situation, but like, what the fuck is going on this year? Why do y'all do this shit? Just expose them all. Get them all gone. Because this is ridiculous. But I guess I should know what happens first before I speak too soon. Let's just get into it.
That just don't speak well about you. No. It doesn't speak well about your relationships with people, and it doesn't speak well about how you're perceived by all the people around you. Young Philly's getting cancelled.
Popular musician and YouTuber from the UK, known as Young Philly, has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious sexual allegations following an incident in Perth.
That's right, Laura, and it's serious. He's facing 4 counts of penetration without consent, 3 counts of occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation. Detectives say the 29-year-old man said...
Correct.
Actually,
I don't think this guy's a Jedi.
No.
I don't think he's just here like...
Yeah.
That's so crazy, bro. That is so crazy. I think like the other situations have been like, what the fuck y'all weird ass mofos, like, ew. But this one, for me at least, is like... Cause it's somebody like that I've watched and like I liked, and like what? I felt that way about Mr. Beast too. Like what the fuck? Like it was like one of them feelings. Like
I think if she couldn't breathe, it's because he was choking her.
Yeah.
A woman in her 20s in his Perth hotel room after he performed an event in Hillary's on Saturday, September 28.
All right, so his bail conditions are pretty strict. He's going to be stuck over there till December. He's not allowed to leave Western Australia until he's stood trial. Apparently, the police officers have strong CCTV evidence for why they justified themselves making the extradition and the arrest, as well as photos and videos of the young girl's injuries to her body and to her neck. So... Start off at the beginning. These are allegations. They haven't been proven true. If you don't know who Young Philly is a very popular content creator and a semi-popular music artist. He's currently on tour right now, so he's performing. He does his songs in different places.
What the fuck? I ain't never heard this man sing or rap. What does he do?
Known from Beta Squad, the work he's done with Chunks, and he's been on BBC. He's done a whole bunch of television shows. Let me just say, his life's pretty much over. But I can tell you, all of his TV contracts, all the commercials, all the brand deals, which he makes most of his money.
That's dropped.
It's over. Especially in a place like the UK where they don't play with allegations like that. For someone like him, who is so mainstream and relying on that to make 90% of his money, that's just pretty much done. Young Philly has a long history of being weird around women, apparently. So we're going to examine some of that, take a look at it towards the end. I personally know quite a lot of creators who've either work with him consistently, or know a lot about him through being in the UK scene. And most of them, all of them have negative things to say about him.
Really?
Yeah. What I know is that from all the people I know who have interacted with him, they all say a lot of the similar things. He's very aggressive with ladies, and they all say he's incredibly arrogant and very like pompous when the cameras are off, and he's just very mean towards people.
Gotcha.
And these are people I respect very well. These are people who work with him consistently. So when a lot of the people around you are all saying, I'm not surprised.
Yes.
They're like, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know, if they would have said this about Chunks.
It's not, oh shit. It's been like, oh.
Yeah. Him. Young Philly doing the silly.
Kind of how I felt about Diddy. Like none of this shit like shocked me that came out. I was just like, I've always thought he was fucking weird. I don't know.
With his Willie moving like young Diddy. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I'll take that.
Yo.
The one that was most telling to me was that 4 months ago there was a post talking about how he is with fans on tour, and in the post a lot of people were leaving comments, and I didn't care for most of them, but there was one of them that was like interesting. I mean, some of these are just arrogance. Like he goes here and like someone says, yes, he tried to make me and my friends guess how much money he makes yearly, and when we said we had boyfriends, he called us dead things anyways. So it's one of them ones where. But here's the one that really stood out to me. The way he was acting in Australia was outrageous, and that's.
Bro, where my fucking glasses at? They all the way back there. I'm not getting them. Fuck. People share their lovely... Let's see how bad my eyesight is, for real. People share their lovely encounters with Young Philly. Oh, shit. The way he was acting in Australia was outrageous. What happened? Fuck. He hit my homegirl outside the club. He hit her? He bit her? Bitch, what the fuck does that say?
Someone else replies, what happened? And then the original poster says, he bit my homegirl outside the club. Now, mind you, this is 4 or
thought
5
I
months
was
ago before
tweaked.
any of this kind of stuff surfaced. And over the years, there was talk of him being involved with an underage person. There's a lot of little things like that. And overall, the vibe that he gives off, as well as what people say about him, is he's a bit of a, I don't know if sex pest is the right term, but the dude is... he's a
sex pest. Sex.
You know what I mean? Somebody just be on it all the time.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I've heard that a few times.
But that's good.
An addict.
Listen to the question, babe, yeah?
So there's no other brothers or sisters.
Your hair smells nice, so.
Thank you.
Was it that weird to sniff someone's hair during an interview?
Yes, it is. But it's just like the Diddy thing. That, there's a lot of things that we look back on.
With Diddy,
with Diddy was like, and now that we know everything that we know, we look back at it and we're like, oh.
Fuck no, I've been looked at it weird. That man is weird. Always been fucking weird. I knew that shit won't right from the jump. Every video that came out, I knew I won't tripping.
But when this happened, we probably would say like, that's a bit odd, isn't it? That's a bit off, right? But when we know what we know, it's like,
yeah. I mean, part of his humorous stick was being like a horny dog. That was part of his persona. It was.
I understand.
For some people think that's funny. I always thought it was a bit cringe.
That's gonna back.
That was him and the other guy, the Panero dude. They would just often be
tired.
really horny, like sexually aggressive with ladies, and for them that was what was funny for the fans. But the reality was, it was always a bit awkward if you're a well-adjusted person.
Look good as well. What's that? Oof, you're on jiggles as well. Oof.
Emily.
Come a bit closer to me, Emily, I don't think. And your name is?
Gracie.
Emily and Gracie, ladies and gentlemen. Got great skin, man.
A tortoise.
Reflection.
Oh,
Look, we're holding hands now, see? Now that I won some riddles, he's saying, oh, you're a strong, independent man.
all of them.
Okay, and you're, yeah? White gal's tick as well, look after you.
Oh, you're amazing.
Don't hide, come here. Ooh,
Great
my
pilot
way
as
to
well.
get
I mean, it's part of his brand. He's a bit of a horn dog.
I see what you're saying.
Again, in a vacuum, I don't think this thing is necessarily again. It is just a bit weird behavior, in my opinion.
It is.
And to
The
be fair,
sniffing was like that was off-putting. The other stuff, I don't know. Like this is fucked, bruh. Because I thought he was like funny. Like this is just like who else? Well, just who else? Just don't grab none of the RDC mofos, please. Don't grab none of the AMP members, please. Y'all just be regular people, please. Regular. Can't take it no more. I can't do it, bro.
Of him talking about how he talks to women really badly, and for clarification, I didn't take anything to heart. I don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, what a horrible guy. So we're exchanging DMs back and forth. I was at this point, I was 20. Videos, and he's sending me pictures of myself in my videos, telling me he didn't like what I was wearing, or he didn't like how I looked in that video. And then I can't remember what I responded.
Not a crime. Fucking off, bro.
Isn't it weird?
Yo,
I've been doing this.
Not a crime. Not a crime. God damn.
Okay, hold on. Let's keep
Yo, ese basket is butt like. Sometimes, girl, gee.
To a girl, you're like chatting.
Girl,
That's so weird.
That's weirdo.
What I responded, but I tried to just be like, oh, haha. And then he sent me the most brutal message, being like, look, you seem like a lovely girl, but honestly, I just could not be any less interested in you, so I'm not going to let you waste your time on this. And I was like, oh my
bet you felt so
God,
humble.
I never wanted to show my face ever again. I was with Lewis in the car, and I was like, what on earth? And I was like, why respond to me that? Why keep the conversation going with me then? If you were just going to say that.
Okay, so basically he's acting like every people commenting on posts that you're like, well, why don't you just shut the fuck up then? He's acting like some people that are watching their videos and commenting.
But when I told you this guy's very entitled and arrogant, and that's what people around him say, and this is what these people in the clips are saying.
Someone just commented on one of my videos and was like, said this really long unnecessary comment and was like, well, if you want something about shoving my face with food. And I don't know. I went back and I rewatched the video because I was like, bro, was I eating? Because I was eating. I'm just chalk it up to the game. It is what it is. I take shit on the chin. It's cool. Bro, I ate 2 gummies and that was it. Two gummies. 2 gummy Jolly Rancher little bites. And that was it. And then I edited out me chewing. And it just be those comments that get you, because you be like, what the fuck is you talking about, you stupid bitch?
I've been told before, I see videos of how he is behind,
Let's just say I had a girlfriend, hypothetically, yeah? And I know one of her biggest insecurities was her weight, yeah? And she showed me a red dress and she showed me a blue dress, yeah? I'm not saying this is good how I am. I need to work on it. She showed me a red dress and a blue dress, and I knew in the blue dress she looked a bit fat, but she really liked the red dress more. I would actually say to her, baby, look a bit fat in that blue dress.
Right.
Because do you know what? Do you know why I would? Well, my train of thought. I do believe it's wrong though, But the only reason I'd say that is because I don't want her to now wear this one because she didn't hear her insecurity in that one. Do you get what I'm saying? Or maybe I just need to work on.
You're doing way too much to show someone's insecurity. You're doing way too much.
But does any of this mean he did that? There's a bit of social retardation when I see this guy and just the way he behaves. It's just like, what's wrong with you? It's just sometimes
like I thought I was gonna agree like where he was going. Just just being honest. Maybe you don't like the way that somebody might look in something, and you just are honest or whatever. You need to kind of filter yourself a little bit. But like he took it to a different. Like I don't know. He took a turn. And I wasn't ready for the turn. And I was like, wait. That didn't make any sense.
Out and then beat them after a show, even though you got all the money, you have access to all women who would do it with you consensually. It makes sense to me why you would force yourself on somebody because you're just like
people like the power shit. Because I've said that the Trey Songz allegations, Diddy all of these people, like I think it's the power, them having like power and almost like an ego thing, like not understanding why somebody wouldn't want to be interested in them, and so like forcing them. It's fucking fucked.
Socially weird person. Like you are entitled in areas.
It's a power thing.
Yeah,
there's a power thing there.
Yeah,
there's definitely a way where he wants to have power over you. Where I need to tell you your insecurities. No, especially if he didn't ask. Yeah, she asked which one is better.
We on the same page.
Well, answer the question. That one is better. You know what I mean? Not which one is better. You're ugly and fat in that one.
Thank you. There's just something off about it. To me, this is one of the situations where obviously this is going to be something that's going to be litigated in court. But as far as his career goes, it's done for.
I think.
And there's no situation I've ever been in with a girl where I was just leaving bruises all over her body and all over her neck. That's not normal, even in a consensual situation. Someone you just met, for you to be out there, either you're one of the biggest dumb fucks I've ever met in my life, and you just leave random marks on women you barely know, okay, which is a crazy proposition, even in a consensual context.
Like really be like really like strangling someone to leave marks, because I've been in like a aggressive manner, not in like a but in an aggressive manner, and like they had to like stop my airway for me to have marks. Trauma. I just had like a trauma moment, or I like got PTSD.
Crazy.
Yeah. When your friends are not coming to your defense, when nobody around you is,
silence radio.
The people you all came up with, some of them even going behind closed doors and say, yo, listen, stay away from this one. He might have really done it. That just don't speak well about you. No. It doesn't speak well about your relationships with people, and it doesn't speak well about how you're perceived by all the people around you. So that's where I stand with this.
If you got to go on tour and sleep with these girls, don't.
Fucking groupies doesn't have to be a horrible thing. It's just,
no, it's not.
You just can't be entitled. If just because she's a groupie, if it comes to a point where she's in bed but she says no, then you just gotta let it go. There's gonna be another groupie at the next show.
That's a good bar. Did you hear yourself?
No, but just there's gonna be a groupie at the next event. Like me finding out these dudes are sex pests, liking 15-year-old girls' pictures and stuff like that. It's just crazy. One of them situations where I'm like, why? There's so many people you got access to, but it's the entitlement. It's the same entitlement that makes them say all that foul shit to people. It's the same entitlement that makes them acting crazy to people. It's the same entitlement that makes them think you can be a famous person and just liking 15-year-old tweets or talking to 17-year-olds on a regular basis as a 30-year-old.
Wait. The 15-year-old, 17-year-old. Where are these allegations? I didn't hear this shit.
Or, you know what I mean, just doing all this like gross shit where you just sniffing with. It's the same thing. But this shit catches up with you eventually. Somewhere out there, I guarantee you, a man named LV General is just loving his best life.
Who's LV General?
And you may not know the lore. This is probably one of my favorite bits of lore that I know for no fucking reason. And LV General is the guy who Young Philly came up with when they first started. Okay. And then Young Philly got rid of him because LV's a little bit crazy. And LV's always been bitter about that. But now he's seeing Young Philly get the top and then go to prison. Yo.
I haven't heard that nigga in a long time. I haven't heard that shit in a long ass time.
I told you, man.
Yo.
Australian prison gotta be crazy too.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna be out there in cellmates with fucking giant spiders and snakes that look like human.
I just don't show pictures. I like me a snake. I love a snake. I actually want a pet snake. But if I see a spider, it's over with.
In Australian prison, you don't gotta worry about other men when you drop the soap. Yeah. Imagine if a spider went up your ass.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Hey.
I'm extra.
You're going to be shitting cobwebs and everything.
100%.
Yeah, every time you go to sleep, prison says good night and just...
I thought I was supposed to be alone in my cells. You are.
Just like 100 eyes glowing in the dark and shit like that?
I was supposed to be alone in my cell.
Yeah.
Yo, yo.
You see all these tough niggas just going out to the courtyard, middle prison shifts, right? Just chilling all the inmates, and then there's just a kangaroo just jumping around like, yo, who wants this?
Yeah, who wants this? And you know what? Kangaroo gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I see kangaroos kick people and send them flying.
A kangaroo is a jacked up reindeer.
Yeah. Honestly, if I get arrested by Australian police, I already know I'm going to jail. First off, I can't even say not guilty. Nobody understands their English. Secondly, you just know that once you get to jail, it's going to be the worst situation possible.
100%.
Because all these other inmates who are like gangsters or selling drugs will come up to you, say some shit, you're like, oh, straight up, cunt. And you're like, hey, bro, just...
Well, the worst thing than going to jail is going in the bush.
Well, tell me about that. They got bushes in jail in
The
Australia?
bush? No, the bush is the middle part of Australia.
Okay.
Where the sun tries to kill you.
Ooh.
Where everything else tries to kill you.
Yeah.
They got big spiders. They got small spiders.
Yeah.
You know what a brown recluse is?
I don't.
Well, isn't...
We're not talking about spiders no more. We losing the plot, and I can't do it. We lost it. Okay, so he's a weirdo too. That is really unfortunate. This is really like the list keeps growing, and now it's infiltrating the mofos that I watch and fuck with. And it's just like one of them things where they got to fucking go. Like it's no remorse. Fuck you. I will never watch another one of your videos again. Now, I haven't seen concrete evidence. I've seen evidence that he's like just weird, an odd guy. As far as like the kid shit, I don't. Was I asleep? Like I don't know when any receipts of that was shown. But yeah, this is enough to make me just like be turned off by it in general and just not want to even engage in no Young Philly content, Beta Squad content. AMP, cancel that soccer game. Do something. I don't know. Because at this point, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Did the soccer game already happen? Who knows? Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Keep exposing these mofos. Get them out of here. All of them. The females, the males, the young, the old, the black, the white. Get them out of here. Okay? Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next one.